Howdy, folks. Dr. Freedom here with the Times from Dr. News. Do some in and around the universe. Well, it's going to take about that long. Because there really ain't a whole lot going on right now. There was some filming the other day, but apparently from what I can understand, at least from the gist of what I heard, that apparently they were in there. Whoever took some photos waited till I guess till they were gone and, popped them out, which is okay. I guess it took place at Cardiff Bay Barrage. But that's not what we're going to talk about first. But, that's right. News from in and around the universe. It is so spectacular, so phenomenal, so incredible. You will experience a tingling in places we won't describe. And you'll jump up and down going, maybe. Oh, sorry. But let's get back onto it. Let's get into it. All right, let's hop right into the first thing. Here we go. Wow. Okay, Russell T Davies reveals why he'll never write another Doctor Who episode and no one gives a shit. Next. Mate, sorry. Now, as y'all know, he just wrote the novelization for Rose. There's a lot of people going, why does he put in an imperial future Time Lords? And the thing is, I'm not, minimizing or, dismissing your complaint. He just did it because it's just a fun bit of play. You got to remember, now, there's people, there's canon, there's head canon and all that. But like I said, to me, canon is something you shoot shit with. And a lot of people took canon way too seriously. We're talking, even Paramount Pictures developed a canon law or canon policy, apparently, for Star Trek. And basically that was, if it didn't happen on screen or if it wasn't mentioned on screen or what you call it, referred to, then it didn't happen. And that's how they took their, novel. So if you want to go that route, you can. But at the same time, there's people who believe everything that they suck into their brains is canon. The problem is we all also have to remember at the end of the day, if you're trying to find continuity in the Doctor Who universe, you might as well be looking for Nat Shit and Pepper. I'm not kidding. You might as well be looking for a needle at the bottom of a haystack bigger than Mount freaking Rushmore. You better be looking for your lost contact lens somewhere in the Himalayas. You're getting the gist of what I'm saying? All right. But let's get back to why he ain't doing this. So don't bother worrying about all that, okay? Real life is depressing enough. But people keep asking if he'll write another episode. But he basically said, go back to the job you had 13 years ago, go back to your old school, walk in, say hello, take your old seat, and start giving instruction. Watch everyone's faces shortly before they call the police. And he goes, and basically he said, move on. And besides, why look back? The future is golden. People keep saying, oh, you're back, blah, blah. He goes, I never left. I never went away. I'm a Doctor Who fan. It's permanent. It's blah, blah, whatever. So basically that's Russell's kind of way of saying he's burnt out. Moving on. All right. Over on DWSR, I love this. April 9th, we had photos up. Now, the reason why I didn't go to this because there's like maybe 2 or 3 of them. There was one Bradley Walsh with a fan. I couldn't find it. I'm sorry. I thought I had saved it, and apparently I didn't. But this is the one photo. There's Jodie over there. There's some more. Okay, I think that's Jodie over there. I didn't zoom in on this one. Sorry. But there's the new TARDIS, yada, yada. And this is Cardiff Bay Barrage. Boom, boom, boom. Or in Penarth. Sorry, it took place in Penarth at Cardiff Bay Barrage, whatever. I think that's what they called it. But here's the funny part. I love this. Cult Box puts out an article about it the 10th. They're back in Cardiff this week. They're filming, and it's the same photo. Okay, no big. Dr. Who page. But then guess what? It took place on the 9th, guys. Come on. And the reason why, like I said, I didn't make a big. Here's the one photo. Here's the other. And there were a couple of photos of the TARDIS that got put up, and that's it. And you can click on that, and it'll come up. And that's all. That's seriously it. There's a pic of the TARDIS. And then those pics, and that is literally it. So there wasn't really anything major to cover, anything major to go over, and all this. Matter of fact, yeah, Cardiff Bay Barrage, and that was supposedly in Penarth. So whatever. All right, you see, I don't know Wales. I don't live there. I know people who do, and they say it won't quit raining. Okay. Unearthly Child, original script is up for auction. That's right. This is an episode for the very first episode, a script for the very first episode of Doctor Who, as used by William Hartnell himself. And apparently we finally have an auction date. The script is amazing, 43 pages long. contains blue pencil annotations made by William Hartnell as he was developing the character of the Doctor. And it was discovered by the vendor's grandfather while refurbishing the home lived in by Hartnell and his wife, Heather, during the time he was working on the series. Now, the script, featured in an episode of the Antiques Roadshow shown last Christmas. It's being sold by Aston auctioneers and valuers at their film and music memorabilia and comics auction on Thursday, the 3rd of May. It is expected to raise between £5,000 and £7,000. It may go a little bit higher than that. I think it might. 10 things you may not know about Name of the Doctor. And these are just little tidbits that you may have heard about, yada, yada, yada. And just little bits of trivia in case you didn't know it. Boom, here it is. Like I said, this is going to be pretty short. Oh, that's right. Bradders has been posting again. Bradley Walsh. That's one way you can tell he's on his way to work is because he makes these crazy-ass videos. So if you want a little entertainment and all that, this is his Instagram page. Go visit it. Moving on. All right, now, remember we all talked about Barrowman and his, little incident with Target. And I went on about it. I noticed that the haters came out in droves. But the interesting thing is Target issued an apology Thursday night to John Barrowman on Twitter. And it read, quote, "We're very sorry for the experience you had at the LA Target store. We absolutely do not have a policy against this type of purchase and are addressing it immediately with the team members involved. Thank you for bringing this to our attention." Now, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, when I was working at Super K, if I had done something like this, the immediate talk with the team member would be a picture of me being hanged by one of the light poles in the parking lot. Or better yet, a picture of the manager, of the store manager's foot going into my ass as he kicks me out the door. Because I don't know what happened with retail jobs in some markets and some places. But it just seems to me like satisfying the customer is like, we don't give a shit anymore. I don't know. It's not all places. Trust me. It's not everybody. But, oh, God. Trust me, there's experiences I told you about where people just let shit go that people have done to them while in a retail job that I cannot believe. But that's a long story. We'll go into that maybe another day. Remind me sometime to tell you about the story of what happened down in Columbus one year when a bunch of friends of mine had an agreement with the hotel manager for something and they got thrown out. Lady ran up behind us as we were leaving the door and locked the door behind us like we were going to turn around and open fire on them. And they didn't so much as take anybody's name down or have anybody chastised for it. I'll tell you right now, if I'd been a guest at that hotel, and like I said, they actually yelled at me when I looked back at the lady and said, I hope you enjoyed your job while you had it. Because if I had been a guest at that hotel, I'd been in there the next morning with her name, talking to the hotel manager. Sorry, you don't run up behind people and lock the door behind them. See what I mean? It's just crazy shit like that going on the planet. And that was like 20 years ago anyway, so it don't matter. But, well, that's about all I had. Oh, that's right. And lastly, a lot of people, I don't know if you've watched Screen Junkies. They do honest trailers. And I still love popping on there now because they are funny as freaking hell. And apparently they are working on a Doctor Who honest trailer. Why? Because of movie fights live for women in film. Now you can still donate, yada yada, and this is for a charitable cause. And you could use a hand with someone with 2 hearts on this one. So they're looking for folks to help them out and hook them up for this honest trailer. I'd die laughing if Capaldi helped them out on it. Okay, so once again, just some small stuff. Bradders is back. Filming is going on, but like I said, they're doing ninja filming again where they're in, out. And apparently the people who ran in and got photos didn't post them until hours later, so that way the location was not revealed. And a lot of people are going to be going, yay, you know what I call it? You're a kiss ass. Well, folks, till next time, take care. Like I said, it was going to be quick, so good night. Have a good one. See you all in the future. The future is what you're making. I'm getting, good night.